Hi, it's Amelia again. I'm filming this video the same day as a few others, so I'm going to be wearing this sweater in a lot of videos. I wanted to do a video where I show my empty palettes that I've panned because I just started YouTube, so I don't have any record of my previous accomplishments on here, so I just wanted to share. My biggest accomplishment has been the Vice 3 from Urban Decay. This came with 20 eyeshadows and I finished it this year. It took me from August of 2015 until December to finish this because I've been panning other things also, but also because I'm not a colorful eyeshadow person. So I actually kept the box because I have a problem with hoarding. So there's like all these colors, like colorful shades that I thought I would use, and now I realize it's not for me. I talked about it in my Instagram post on why I wish I had returned this rather than panning it, but also things I've learned from panning it. So it's like what I've learned is valuable to me, but I kind of wish I had the $60 back. I panned the Naked on the Run palette, also from Urban Decay. I used to be someone who only had Urban Decay eyeshadows. Like, I was very brand loyal. But I find that their limited edition stuff isn't as good as their permanent stuff, which offends me, I guess you could say. So like that was like a turn off for me, and I found eyeshadows that are better since then. This is what this looks like. So this I gave away. This was a blush and a bronzer. The blush on my skin tone was hot pink and the bronzer was orange. So I tried to mix them together. So I like actually scraped it up and mixed it together and repressed it. And it was okay, but I still didn't like it, and it was really dark on me still. So I gave it to a friend of mine who has a darker skin tone. I don't know what she did with it, if she used it up or what. I finished these eyeshadows. I remember, I think Resist was the taupe one that I liked, and Fix and Dare were like a matte brown. I think this one took me a long time, and I complained about it on Instagram for a while. I have no memory of what Stun is. I think it might have been a dark brown, but I have no idea. And I hated Dive. It was like a really rosy color. I tried to pan the Naked 3, and I hated it so much I had to get rid of it. So when I got this, and it was like, haha, you got another rosy toned eyeshadow, I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't do this. But I got through it, so... my first attempt at panning eyeshadow was actually the Mini Lorac Pro. It's called the Pocket Pro. I think they have more than one of these with different colors. This came with Nude, Pewter, and Espresso. I really liked Nude and Pewter. I hate the way I say that. It sounds weird. And I wanted to repurchase them, but they only come in the Lorac Pro, the large palette, and Espresso I liked, but it took a long time to go through. These were really soft, and I thought they were good quality, but I don't know how big these eyeshadows were, but they were huge at the time for me. It just says 0.18 ounces or 5.1 grams for the whole thing, so I don't know how much that is each, because I can't really do math. But these were like huge pans. They still look huge to me. Like, I don't know how big the Lorac Pro shadows are, the actual one, but Lorac isn't cruelty free, and I only buy cruelty free, so I couldn't get that in a full size. Then for 2015, when I started my Instagram, I decided to do 5 palettes and pan that palette at once, and it included the Vice 3, the Naked on the Run, this palette, which is a 500-point perk from Urban Decay. There's caps to eyeliners in here because for some reason I thought I needed to keep that. But this had Skimp, Bust, Gilt, and Oil Slick in it, and I finished those. I actually panned another thing of Skimp from the Gwen Stefani palette, and I repurchased Bust without realizing it. I was like, ooh, a taupe, I need it. And then I got it home and I was like, wait, I've panned this before. Also in that was the Pulp Fiction Urban Decay palette. I am now sad that I panned this because Vengeance was one of my favorite browns ever. It was so soft. I just like am in love with it, and it's gone. Tyranny, I always want to say Tyranny, but it's Tyranny, was like, it looked like it would be a nice crease shade, like a nice brown, but it was really orange on me, and I don't like orange. My crease today I think is a little orange for me, so whatever. But like, it was just not what I was into. I liked Righteous. I don't really remember what the color looked like on me. And then Furious and Anger was the black and white half pan thing. This was really good. I don't know if it would be a good idea to buy it now, because whoever you buy it from, it's going to be an old palette. But like, I wish they came back with this formula. The fifth palette in my Pan That palette of the 5 palettes was the Urban Decay Smoked palette, which is the one with the zipper. I've finished 6, and there are 4 left, which are in my magnetic palette. Me and my friend traded some shadows, so I gave her Rockstar and Asphalt, which was a purple and a dark gray, and she gave me a second pan of Mushroom and Barlust, because we had the same palette. So what I have left in my magnetic palette is a pan of Barlust, 2 pans of Mushroom, and Evidence, which is like a sapphire blue, kind of like this color. That will probably get panned whenever I finish my Naked palettes, because it's my 3rd oldest. So that pan 5 palettes thing that I thought I could do by the end of 2016 is still happening. And then I have my Naked Basics, which was a Christmas gift at one point. In 2016, I finished everything except Naked 2 and Faint. So at the beginning of the year, I finished Naked 2. I was working on Faint, and I realized I just have so many eyeshadows like it. There's no point in me spending so much time on it. I would rather declutter it. So I gave it to a friend. So that's why this pan looks like that. So those are the palettes that I've panned. I have panned many other eyeshadows. I've panned like things that my friend has depotted and given to me. I've panned eyeshadows that I still have palettes of. I've panned eyeshadows in things that I've given away. So I'm definitely not new to panning eyeshadow. And I kind of feel like I'm like an advanced panner. Maybe not an expert panner. I kind of feel like I'm an expert panner, but I don't know. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was fun to see sort of where I've been, because I'm new to YouTube, but I've been doing this for so long. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's cool to see things that I've done that you couldn't follow me doing before. I mean, if you want to, you can go through my old Instagram posts, but they're not really good quality, so I don't know if I'd recommend that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Bye.